Hi everyone, this is One Hand Nygma, as everybody knows. So Stephanie, aka French Nygma for Last Word on Sports, Last Word on Pro Wrestling and PW Wrestling. I'm delighted tonight to see a familiar face that I've already had the chance to interview two or three times, and welcome to Tasha Steelz. Hello, Tasha.
Hello. Can we say fourth time's the charm now? Instead of three times, we can say fourth time's the charm?
You think it's a fourth time? I didn't have the time check how many times do we talk. We had the chance to talk, but it's always been a pleasure, and I remember that. So, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. How are you? I see you're only one hand now, right? Well, that's
It's
okay.
one hand Nigma for the moment,
Mm-hmm.
the time to heal, and the 15 stitches that are absolutely disgusting
Oh
to see.
no.
But don't worry about that. I'm a warrior, like a friend told me
That's right.
recently.
That's right.
I'm gonna start with before talking about order for you. Let's start with the super extra chicken news of last week. TNA has a new home, AMC, starting January 15. I always mess up with that. um, a 3-year deal, a new home, and potentially. Uh, it's almost the French population able to watch you. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited. I'm excited for our new AMC deal. We're going to be in 60 million plus homes now, starting January 15th, and we will be live. On January 15th, live from 9 p.m. That's Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. And we'll be in Dallas. So we'll be in the Dallas area. So everyone in the Dallas area, come out, support. Let's go live. Everybody can that's in Dallas, or if you're not even in Dallas, fly in, come in and just say the where you were the very first day that we started on the AMC network on January 15th. So I'm excited for everything. I'm excited for everyone, and I can't wait for the future with the partnership between TNA and AMC.
And it will be an amazing time because you're live uh, January 15, Dallas, Texas, live the first time, the premiere on EMC.
Mhm.
TNA Genesis, January 17, and another live in Albuquerque. I hope I say it well. So the week after, the Thursday after, plus tappings. It must be so exciting to have a schedule like that in front of you.
Yeah, coming from the days of like when I was having a larger schedule doing TV. It was unfortunately COVID, so the world shut down, and we were in a studio, and that was our life, just shooting with no fans, and being on a certain schedule of when to shoot because we had to keep our distance from everyone. To now that our schedule is just nonstop, and we are not only just we're taping 2-3 times a month, but we're also incorporating more live 2-3 times a month, so hopefully, to me, fingers crossed, I would love to see us go live every single week. Being busy it's not hard for me. I love to be busy. I love working, and I love keeping a busy schedule. So, fingers crossed that we definitely can go live every single week, not to put too much pressure, but there's nothing that the guys and girls in TNA can't handle. So, but I just love it. Everything is it's fun.
I'll never forget the COVID time because you were on TV every week. Some crazy things happened. The Ultimate X, the first Queen of the Mountain, and you were in the two matches. And you were the champion and champion with Kiera.
Mhm.
Uh, Damn, it was a great time,
It was
despite
amazing
COVID.
time.
But now you the press secretary of Mr. Mustafa Ali,
Mhm.
that I had the chance to talk to 2 months ago. Um, how would you describe your role with Mustafa Ali?
Well, as press secretary, I don't want to say I'm the one that kind of handles all the dirty work because that's what we have the great hands, and we have our secret dirty hand, which is in Agent Zero. But I would like to say that I am the right hand woman that, if this, how the saying goes, every great man, next to every great man there is a great woman, and that would be me. That would be Tasha Steelz, the press secretary of not just TNA but the Ali administration, and I handle all the business. I take care of everything. I do little stuff on the side as well that Mr. Ali sometimes don't know about, but it ends up turning out very great as well. So, but as press secretary, I'm the first one that everyone has to answers to. That's why I say everyone has to answers to mother, which is Tasha Steelz, the press secretary, before you can get to anybody else.
When I talked to Mustafa, he said he was inspired by great leaders like Malcolm X or Martin Luther King to develop this character. Um, who are your inspirations for this press secretary? I see some kind of executive woman, something like that. Maybe Molly Orly in the time of, oh, I don't remember. When they were kind of authority, and I don't remember that. That would be the Mets. But who inspires you to be this kind of executive woman?
This is actually a different role for me because everyone knows that Tasha Steelz is normally the Boricua badass. I'm this, rebel, wild, crazy, like just always in a fighting mood. But this time it's just I have to be more elegant. I have to be more, proper. I have to be more articulate with my words. So just getting behind this role, I watched a lot of Olivia Pope. Definitely I've
Yeah,
watched an amazing woman, an amazing first woman to me, Miss Michelle Obama. I've watched just how the way she carried herself, and of course, roles like how Olivia Pope is. I watched the way she would carry herself. So it was just trying to put the two together and then just incorporate it in my own special way. Those were basically my inspirations.
honestly, Michelle Obama was someone I was thinking about. So
Yes.
one hand Nygma, but big. um, I will come back to something else that Mustafa said. It was really a great interview. He's a great man. In Ali, I trust.
Yes.
He said TNA would be in better hands if he was in charge with other four. Do you agree with him?
Absolutely, 1000% agree with Mr. Ali. One thing he will not do is he will not tell a lie. Okay. If TNA will be in a better position once not just Mr. Ali, but the entire Order 4 was in charge. With me being the Knockouts champion, with the Great Hands, the Bloodhounds, them being the tag team champions. Hell, we can even get Agent Zero, the international championship, and we will put the world heavyweight championship on Mr. Ali himself. And once we all have the gold, we run the company.
Yeah, because there's such a potential, not maybe for the Knockouts tag team belt. So um, I don't know if it could. Mr. Harley can be X Division champion or world champion. I know he wants world champion. But if you had to cover all the belts, who would you had? Or Mr. Harley? Because I'm sure Mr. Ali may have some ideas.
Well, we Mr. Ali is already the greatest X Division champion, and the proof is in the awards and the PWI interviews and features. So Mr. Ali has already covered the X Division championship. He's the greatest X Division champion in my mind. So we will definitely get the World Heavyweight Championship on him. That's our only goal right now. We have to run the company, and who's at the top, and that's the World Championship. So whoever the champion will be at the time, which is now Frankie, but we shall see after our AMC debut. We shall see after Genesis who is the world champion, and we will have Mr. Ali go after them.
Yeah, at final resolution, someone came to bother Order 4 on horse.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Elijah, what happened, and what do you think in early 2026, Mr. Ali, Mr. Elijah? Da, 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 da.
You know, if Elijah doesn't stay out of Order for business, he may be the first in 2026 to have to deal with not just Mr. Ali, but the entire Order 4. But it's kind of looking like Elijah doesn't want these problems, but at the same time, if he keeps riding on that horse, we're going to have to kick him off. All pun
Yeah.
intended.
But I want to come back to you because um, if you are currently in Order 4, you are former Knockouts champion. You are the first Knockouts tag team champion of the new generation with Kiera, and two-time. You took part in first with the Ultimate X that you won, and the Queen of the Mountain. You keep in mind the idea that I want more titles, I want more chances. Because damn, you're such a good wrestler.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, everything, all of that speaks for itself, each time I just get a new accolade, I kind of just, I'm inspired even more that it lets me know that I'm out here and I can hang with the best. The Queen of the Mountain match itself, I was in the ring with, to me, in my mind, the best women's wrestlers today on this planet that are at the top of their game in different companies right now. And for me to be included with that was a highlight for me. And to walk in as Knockouts champion, that was even a plus for me. So, the future is pretty bright in 2026 for Tasha Steelz. So just when people think it's a little dim, it's not.
No, 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 no.
I have a lot more.
When I talked to Brian Myers, it was sorry, I talked to the system.
Oh, boo.
No, but he said something pretty nice. He said that, of course, Moose, Eddie, Alicia, Rosemary, they have been there for more than 8 years because I've always known them. But you and Brad Meyer started almost at the same time 5 years ago. And he said you probably are the longest tenured wrestlers aside from these people. Um, uh, what you have seen this company evolve constantly. Um, but why this company means so much to you to the point of being there and still there 5 years after?
TNA means a lot to me because, for one, when people doubted TNA years and years ago that TNA would die, as a company, we kept showing why we wouldn't, and how great our locker room is, and how big of a family we are, and how much we can show. It can be 5 people out there, 500 people, 5,000 people. It doesn't matter, that we still put on a great show for everyone to talk about. And, coming from the days, like I said before, of the COVID, where we didn't know if we're even going to continue on, but we did. We shut down all the haters and everything like that. But TNA, most importantly, gives you a chance to be yourself and to develop yourself. You don't have to be forced to change your identity or change anything that you don't feel comfortable changing. Like, if you're going to make any changes, it's because of you making that change. And the camaraderie there, you just feel home. You feel like a family. Everyone reaches their hand out to help each other. They're not burying anybody. They're not making you feel like you don't belong. Like, anybody that can come in and just want to be a part of TNA, we make them feel like, you're already here. You've been here. You just, it's not written down. So it's just, I love TNA because we have that good fight, and we keep pushing and we keep pushing and we keep showing people. And that's just who I am as well. We're underdogs. We're the fighters. We're the ones that's, the naysayers, we're making them believe again. So it's just, I love being TNA, and I don't feel, I'm not going anywhere. 1000% not going anywhere.
Fantastic. After such a beautiful 2025, we can only wish TNA and you and the family, because I feel like I'm also a little part of the family.
You are.
When
You
I
definitely are.
the best for 2026. And believe me, I'm going to be there and you're going to be there. Thank you so much, Tasha. It's always a pleasure, and thank you very much for your time. Keep on, and in Ali we trust. So wish you the best for the end of the year and a beautiful 2026.
Well, thank you, and happy holidays to you. And I shall see you in 2026.